is the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Buffalo Bills. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And the Chicago Bears. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To the air. Allen finding Knox there, complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
And the Bills first down.
Now Allen. Quick slant to Brown.
Allen.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at their 49-yard line.
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game.
Devin Singletary.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he is going to have a Bills first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
A gain of 1 yard. First down, Buffalo.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Eddie Jackson with a tackle. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Allen going to give to Singletary on the option. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 40-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
3rd and inches.
On the ground, this is T.J. Yeldon. And he is going to have a Bills first down, as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
A gain of 5. First down, Bills.
On first down, Singletary. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
And now they'll throw with Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down.
And the Bills first down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Allen hit, he lost the football. And I think the Bears have recovered, they have.
A fumble on the play. Recovered by the Bears.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 26. Following the fumble recovery, it's Trubisky. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26.
Bears.
Not sure much more could have been done there defensively. Went up with him, tried to knock it away, tried to get an arm in, unsuccessfully.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
It's 2nd.
Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 16. No score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Now 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard.
Montgomery. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
The ball carrier.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. On the carry, it's Montgomery. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in. But I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
12 yards there and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On first down, Allen looking middle, and it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Back to the air on second down. It's Allen. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
It's 3rd down.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And some room to maneuver. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A full 40 yards that time on 3rd down as the chains move with a lot of room to spare. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll check in with our Jonathan Coachman. He'll have highlights and analysis of the first half, and our highlights will likely be on the defensive side of the football here. Scoreless game. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete. Coverage on the play by Kyle Fuller.
Throwing again. Allen into a double team, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. He'll drop this one down to Cohen. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Gonna let one fly for Robbins. That's caught inside the 20. It's a gain of 34. Not really any offense for them to speak of here in this first half. Maybe that's what they needed, that big play.
Yeah, it seems that maybe everything changes right there. They've been a little slow out of the gate. We've seen that. But that one big play, that could spark a big burst right here.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. Trubisky to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down.
Intended for Jimmy Graham. Incomplete.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the Bears. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt.
A 35-yard attempt.
Well, this one's knuckling, and it just does get over the crossbar. He didn't get much of it, but he got it to go. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate, in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
At their own 30.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down.
At the 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. A gain of 6 there on first. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter.
That's good for a Chicago Bears.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off.
And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown Bears. Allen Robinson there to make the grab as the Bears push further out in front. And man, talking about singing something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
This is a draw play. Allen gives to Singletary. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Roll it. Allen hit. He lost the football. And I think the Bears have recovered. They have.
That's a down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. Sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And he is all the way up past the 25.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to it.
Singletary loses it. And this is picked up by the Bears. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at second down. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Singletary to get the drive started. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen sliding out of the pocket. He'll run it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a 1st down. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Deshaun Gibson there on the tackle. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A big play here for Buffalo. 41 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run on 1st down. Singletary. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Bears, 6.
Singletary again. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
Again, the ball carrier.
The 2nd down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. The Bills on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Now Allen going to give it to Moss. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3.
Bills 3.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
And there's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it at least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the 38.
Now Trubisky. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Trubisky to throw. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think A lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay. Out to go for it on 4th down. Montgomery, they'll run for it. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. He's still fighting forward, and he's going to get this inside the 30. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They run Montgomery, and he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football. I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that. I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Well, that one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a one-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this is caught at the 20. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On first down, it's Montgomery. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Oh, Trubisky going to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Trubisky. This will be caught just inside the 10.
Trubisky.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Fourth down.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. The veteran Jerry Hughes drops the hammer in the backfield. So that's the second time this game they've given it up on fourth down. They're now 1 for 3 on fourth down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right?
John Brown. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and he's into the end zone. Unbelievable. A defensive collapse on the final play, and Charles, they can tie him with a PAT.
I cannot believe that. Brandon, we've seen this many times before. They've got the momentum. They just scored. Go for 2 and end this thing now.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules.
For Chicago.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He's got the hook up to John Brown on the right side. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Singletary here running out of the gun. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and
from the gun, it's Allen. Finding Knox there, complete.
Allen's pass, complete to Dawson Knox.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Dave's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On third down, they go with Singletary. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys, poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone. And he loses the football a second time. And this is picked up by the Bears. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. And my, how the tables have turned. They had a chance inside the red zone, punch that thing in and end it. Now we're going the other way.
And it's real easy to just look at them and say, boy, what an error, what a mistake you made. But how about the...
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
Trubisky's pass.
So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to second and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Bears 10.